Alright, what's going on, guys? So today we're watching my Iron Man series. On screen are my goals for the series. In today's episode we're going to be doing a lot of questing, skilling, and then we're also going to do a few clue scrolls at the end, so stick around for that. And as always, please drop me a like if you enjoy, because many hours go into these episodes, so if you enjoy, please do drop me a like, and as always guys, I hope you enjoy the episode. So in case you're wondering how I was planning to train crafting, I'm buying all the soda ash and buckets of sand from Trader Stan's trading post, because I can turn that one of each into one molten glass. That's 20 crafting experience. I can do that at level 1. So I get 20 crafting experience, in each bucket of sand and each soda ash are 5 GP each, which together is 10 GP. So that means I get 2 experience per GP, which is pretty cost effective for crafting. So, but I also decided I'm going to buy out all the pineapples, because that can be turned into super compost, which will definitely help me with farming, as seeds are going to be an issue to get a hold of in large quantities. So if I'm not losing as many seeds because I have a bunch of pineapples, that would be awesome. So I decided while I'm in Lumbridge, I might as well just knock out the Restless Ghost. 1.1k prayer experience, which is awesome. Gives me a 16 prayer. Sweet. Because prayer is going to be pretty hard for me to train. And now I'm going to head to Falador, because that's where I need to start Priest in Peril. And while I am there, I can also knock out a little bit more woodcutting, a little more fletching, and a little more fire making. So, alright, so about 600 oak logs later, I just hit 40 woodcutting, which is pretty sweet. That is the 4th level 40 skill on my account. And I've still done nothing about fletching or fire making. I'm just woodcutting right now. Well, I just did the pinball minigame. I got 2 noted diamonds from it, which normally that would be about the best reward that you could get from a random event, but unfortunately I don't really need diamonds. What I need right now is sapphires, emeralds, and rubies, because out of that, what am I going to make? A ring of life? No, I don't. I wasn't even paying attention, but I just hit 45 woodcutting, and that is maple trees, which is pretty awesome. I might actually cut out the woodcutting there, because after all, I am still using a steel axe, and as you can see, it is very, very slow. It's taking me a good few hours, 3 hours maybe, of wood cutting. But it's not too that bad. I've just been watching YouTube videos. In the meantime, I'm not live streaming right now. Another bird's nest. That's awesome. I think that's like my 7th or 8th bird's nest. Anyways, when I get to the bank, I will show you how many oak logs I have. About 1,300 oak logs. I'm going to burn some of those. Going to fletch a lot, because I can sell the ones that I fletch for a little bit of money. Not too much, but it will be a little bit of cash, because I do only have 14k at the moment. However, I am pretty covered for, like, runes anyways, because I don't really want to use those up for no reason if I'm not going to get something out of it. So, yeah, I'm going to do a little fletching. Well, I have no idea how I accomplished that, but I could have sworn oak shortbows were at 15 fletching, which apparently they are not, which is unfortunate, because I really don't want to have to go ahead and make another, like, 10,000 arrow shafts, because that's going to take forever. It is so slow at 5 experience per arrow shaft. So I think I'm going to go make myself some arrows to get my fletching up. I'm just not going to do that right now, because I need to do the dig site quest at some point to get my mining up to save myself a lot of time. Alright, so I'm about to get 30 fire making, which I'm going to stop at for fire making. I'm going to save the rest of my oak logs for fletching, because I can cut willows pretty quick when I do get a rune axe, and then obviously willows will be the faster way to fire make when I use willow logs instead of oak logs, because they give more experience. So I'm gonna stop, and okay, man, I should have started recording this clip a second later, especially because this takes forever to light a freaking log, because my, you know, character is handicapped. And boom. 30 fire making. So, alright, I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet, because I still have a few goals that I want to accomplish, but I think the best thing for me to do while I'm here in Varrock is just do the Priest in Peril, because this is kind of where the whole quest takes place. So, actually, you know what, now I just realized I have to do Room Mysteries before I can do Priest in Peril, so I might go to Room Mysteries. And that should be the Room Mysteries quest. Knocked out of the way. Just a second. Just spam clicking through this, because this really requires 8,000 dialogue pages, apparently. Oh my goodness. Hurry up. There we go. I can now make rune Hessens. Great. and I can carry on with some other quests. Alright, so I was going to do the dig site quest, but I need 10 herblore for that, and in order to get my herblore up, I obviously need vials of water, so I went and bought 500 from Arheen here, or I think, no, not Arheen, I don't even know what his name, the general store here in Ardoon. So that should be more than enough to get me some herblore, but I decided while I'm here, I'm almost out of cakes anyway, so I might as well do a little bit of thieving, so I'm going to thieve a few inventory of cakes, and then I'm going to head to Vanic and do the dig site quest. Alright, there we go, 10 herblore, but I'm just going to keep doing a little bit of herblore and see how far all my ingredients I have right now gets me, and I will be right back when I'm done that, and then we can go do the dig site quest. Alright, so I just finished up all the Museum Kudos Orlando Smith's thing. You should give me 9 Hunter, 1,000 experience for that. I just did this because with the dig site quest you have to come to the Vanic Museum anyways, so there we go, 1,000 Slayer and 1,000 Hunter. Complete, 9 Hunter, 9 Slayer, beautiful, that's 16 free total levels right there. Alright, on with the dig site quest. Yes, I know this is over, but I totally forgot to do my herblore when I was at the bank, so there we go, that's 15 herblore, so now we're on with the dig site quest. Alright, well that took like at least a half an hour. A little bit longer to be honest, but there we go, that's 15k mining experience, 2k herblore experience, so that is, boom, 22 mining levels and 5 herblore levels, which is awesome. Because now I can identify Heartlanders. I think that means I can make energy potions. No, I need 26 for energy potions. But as soon as we can make energy potions, then everything in life shall be good for us. Because we can just run for days, guys. Run for days. So I decided, since I was in Vanic, I might as well just mine some rune essence. Because I need 50 rune essence to do the Priest in Peril quest. But I had to come pick up a pickaxe. Since I now have 32 mining from doing dig site, I can use the Addy pickaxe. So I'm going to go do that, go do some mining, and I couldn't afford a rune axe, doesn't make a difference, can't use it anyways yet, but I'm sure I'll get there eventually. I haven't started rune crafting, but that's okay, because I can't rune craft without rune essence, and in order to get even, I think it's like to get 44 rune crafting for nature runes, which I'll need desperately throughout this series, I think it's like 10,000 rune essence I have to mine. Of course, there'll be some experience gained from quests, so it won't quite be 10,000, but like seriously, it's gonna be several thousand that I have to mine. So I might as well just get started now and just go until I want to rip my skull or my eyes out of my skull. So see you in 6 years. All right, so after about 4 hours of mining, I got to 2,800 pure essence. Decided I'd stop off there because that like numbed my mind, and then I went and did agility for about an hour. And got to 38. I'll get to 40 pretty soon because I need that to go to the Canifis, but I can't reach the Canifis anyways, so I don't really need to rush 40 agility. And I decided to go do some fishing. I decided fishing was about the most boring thing ever, so you probably don't want to watch that either. So that's about how many fish I collected. I'm gonna get myself to 40 and then I'll be right back, but basically I'm one inventory away from getting 40 fishing, and I can go do lobsters, which will be good for food because I need some good form of food. So basically I will be back when I get 40 fishing. Alright, I just got 41 fishing. I'm going to stay here for a little bit because lobsters are very slow, so, and this is fairly fast fishing experience, so I'll get a couple more levels, I'll use the rest of my feathers, and then I will head on over to lobsters. Alright guys, so just a small small break from my Iron Man. This is my main account. As you're about to see, bam, 94 magic, woo! Which means I can now cast the Vengeance spell on Lunar, which I also have. So if you guys ever want to see PK commentaries on my main account, it's just a Zerker 94 magic. Nothing special, but yeah, it's a good account. If you guys want to see that, please let me know. Leave me a like. Otherwise, we're back to my Iron Man. Alright, so I just cooked all the food and burnt a crap ton of it. But I got a bunch of food. That's going to last me forever. I can probably sell some of it for a little bit of money because I'm definitely not going to use all that, like, all these sardines and herrings, so maybe I'll just drop them, I don't even know. But the trout is good, I'll need that for Death Plateau, I believe. Salmon, that's good. I'm gonna, as you can see, I have my lobster pot, I'm gonna go try and catch some lobster. I got 43 fishing, so it's gonna be like brutally slow, and I have 45 cooking, so I'm probably gonna burn every single lobster that I catch. But I will see how long I'm willing to fish lobster for before I want to jab my frickin' eyes out. Alright, so far I've got one of each level because I'm cooking them as I fish them. I was thinking about what I should be doing after this because I know that there's a whole bunch of quests I could do, but my stats are pretty shitty still. But I realize what I'm missing. In my account, I have nothing to like wear besides boots of lightness. I look so lame. I look like this noob here. And I know I'm an Iron Man, so I can't just go buy like my favorite item, which of course is the blue beret. Blue beret is just sexiest item in the game right there. Then I figure I should go do some low-level clue scrolls, because I have all the teleports. I have 45 magic. I can go do some low-level clue scrolls after I'm done doing a little bit of fishing. And hopefully I can snatch myself up a blue beret, or any beret to be honest. I've never had a red beret, because that's something new to old school. And also they have trimmed iron and bronze armor. But man, I really wanna sink my teeth into a blue beret. I don't think I've ever actually got a beret from a clue scroll. I've done lots. Alright, so that's about 2 hours of fishing lobsters done. It's so slow at such low levels. So if I'm gonna do more fishing, I'm just gonna get more feathers and go fish more salmon and trout, because that's a really fast fishing experience. Whereas lobsters is really slow, but that's 169 lobsters. That'll last me quite a while, and I have 48 cooking and 47 fishing, which is good progress, I think, in my opinion. Not quite 70 for recipe for disaster, but I'm getting there. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention that I was doing while I was fishing is I was just making super compost, just to get past the early levels of farming. Just the first 15 super compost that I made got me to level 3 farming, and it's those first couple levels of farming that's just absolutely brutal. So if you're wondering why or how I get my farming up at the easy levels, just do super compost. Go buy some pineapples from the traders. They cost like, for 15 pineapples, they cost like 30 GP or something, and then basically you get 15 super compost. Super compost is super helpful when it comes to farming, and it gets you past those first few levels as well. So it's a win-win scenario. And I got a couple farming levels out of it. Well, because I'm absolutely Down syndrome, I wasn't even paying attention, but I just finished the Priest in Peril quest, which means one more quest I can do Ghost Ahoy. Or, sorry, no, I can do Ghost Ahoy now, I believe. And then I get the Ectofuel, which gives me easy teleports to Canifis, which would be great, and use of the Ectofunctus, which would be good for prayer. Wolfbane, I don't really need that. Actually, you know what, I might need it for a quest, now that I come to think of it, so I'm going to keep that. But that got me 19 prayer, which is awesome. The whole reason why I want to get it here is because now I can turn this sand and soda ash at this furnace here. I can turn it into molten glass, because this is the closest furnace in the game to a bank, and that is really the whole reason why I want to get here. And I have enough sand and soda ash to get me to 31 crafting. At 31 crafting, I can make ruby rings, and with ruby rings, I can make rings of forging, which will then make it easy to do smithing, because then I won't mess up any ores. And there we go, 34 crafting. That should get us ruby rings. Alright, here we go, got my first clue scroll. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to finish this before I go to work. I have no idea where the hell that is. Oh, it's mining area, but where? And there's the reward. It only took 2. Pictoris teleport, not too helpful, but could come in handy during Swan Song quest, or after Swan Song, if I ever want to go fish monkfish. Ancient page, that is great. I mean, that was a 2-step clue, and I already have my first page towards my first prayer book, which is great. Fire lighters don't need. Studded body might use, and I can elk it later, so that's actually not that bad of a reward, and I'm not far from the place I need to go get another one, so I'll be back. Alright, so this one's going to be a little bit harder to do. I need an iron chain body, a sapphire ring, and a longbow. I can buy the longbow from from Varrock. I think I can buy a chain body if I can't make one from Falador. Can I make one iron chain body? And to make an iron chain, you only need 26, so I can make an iron chain body, so I will do that. And then a sapphire ring. Fortunately, I should have one sapphire kicking about in my bank somewhere. Oh wait, it's in this tab, isn't it? Yes, it is. Sapphire. So nice. I need to get myself a chisel, though, because I can't carve that yet. Oops, come back here, clue scroll. I need you. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes when I'm done doing all this. Well, that took me 10 years longer than it should have to get all the supplies. There we go. Hello there, Yuri. Thank you very much. Casket, what did I get? Another steel plate body. Ooh, black axe. That is currently better than my steel axe, but at the same time, it is absolutely useless. And another stud leather body. That's not very much money, but that's a little bit of I'm just trying to justify this. That is absolutely horrible, let's be honest. However, in retrospect, my first clue that I did was like about as good of a reward as I'm ever going to get, so I can't be too unhappy about it, because I got a good reward the first time. But I'm going to go back for another clue scroll as well. And another 2-step clue. Fortunately, this one's in Port Khazard, so I could just take the Edgeville Lever all the way to Ardoon, which made this actually a pretty short clue. Guthric's page 3. Can't really ask for much more out of easy clues than to get for God pages. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Huh, don't really know what to make of this. That's alright. Bronze plate skirt trimmed. Alright. Looking good. Excuse me. That's just rude. That's just rude. The fuck am I gonna do with 6 trout?